everybody, this is Sharon, and I'd like to share another mini album that I created. It took me a little while to create this one, maybe a couple of weeks, and this is a bigger one than I usually do. It's an 8x10, it's 10 inches this way and 8 this way. And the paper collection I used is this beautiful Lemon Craft Heart Painted is the name of it. Absolutely gorgeous paper. And so I just wanted to do another mini album, and I got that at Art Attack at Tracy's shop, and it comes with these little scrapbooking supplies like little buttons and things like that comes with it. And so I bought 3 packs of the paper, and I used all 3 packs plus a 25 sheet of paper of this green cardstock that goes all the way around. So I had a lot of paper that I used with it. So we'll go ahead and get started. Like I said, it's an 8x10. The spine on it measures 5 inches, so it's pretty, a pretty big spine here, and that's the way that the spine looks. I just added this, it's a resin piece, and I put like some of the glass glitter on that. And I left a little place right there where you could, insert like a date. So it's open at the top, and you could put like a little date in here, so you would remember, whenever you created it and added your pictures. Then I just did like a double seam binding bow here, and then some of the string here, and then I added this cute little flower here. So that's how the spine turned out. And like I said, I used a lot of paper on this one. I first started off with the white cardstock right here, and then I used some green, and then I did the beautiful paper collection next on here. And for the top here, I just used one of these Michaels frames here, and I did some frontage on that. I painted it white first, and then I did the frontage in the pink, and I kind of sprinkled that all the way around. Excuse me. And then I used this pretty lace trim that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And then this part right here that says Forever and Always, this came from another paper collection, and I just put that in there. And then I used some Wild Orchid Craft flowers here, and just a leaf. I think I purchased this at Joann's, if I'm not mistaken. A little die cut back here, and then some of these little sprays that has the pearls on it. And then this piece right here came from Lucy's store. Absolutely gorgeous piece from Treasures Deluxe. And then this flourish right here, I think I purchased that at Michael's. Hope you guys can see that. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then the lace and trims over here, I got this off of Etsy's shop, and it's like 2 layers. And it has like this really pretty satin pink color here. And then this one on top came from Hobby Lobby. And then I have some beads over here on this side that I just layered on top of that. So we'll go ahead and get started, and it closes pretty good. That's the way the inside of it looks. So after you get your pictures in here, I think it'll be perfect then. So it opens like this right here. And on this page right here, let me lay it down like this. Maybe you guys can see better. On this page over here, let me zoom in just a little bit. And we'll do one page at a time. So for this page right here, all this is just some pockets I created to slide some tags in. Excuse me, my allergies are acting up, but anyway, I did the pockets, and I just did some tags in here. That's the way they look. This is like the 3x2s, and I thought these would be really good for like Instagram photos. So I did some of the smaller ones for that, and they just layer back in here. And then I had this pretty trim that I got at Joann's. And then I did another flower cluster right here. And most of these flowers are from Wild Orchid Crafts here. And I layered some string, excuse me, in the back here. I did that on all of the pages, so that's throughout, where you just layer the string in the back, and then you layer your flowers on top. And then I have a beautiful butterfly. This is from Prima right here. And then I tied a little bow. And then these little silver metal embellishments came from Walmart. And I think Jelly Bean makes those, if I'm not mistaken. And it just says love there. I have a beautiful stick pan right here that I put there. And then these little flowers right here, they came from Hobby Lobby. So, and then up here on the top, these tags right here are really large. I thought, you know, you could put big photos on these. And I have some pictures of my granddaughter that I was going to show you guys how they layer. These are 4x6 photos. And I had somebody that was that were asking, you know, what did she look like. They couldn't really tell from the little picture that I have on my YouTube videos that come up in the bottom right. So this is her. I think she's absolutely adorable. Of course, she's my granddaughter, and I'm going to think that. So I printed off these two pictures right here, and both of these are 4x6 pictures. And I just thought I would use them so you guys can see how, you know, the 4x6 would fit on here. And so if you cropped, you know, like these white, this has the white on it, this would fit probably a little bit better on here, but it does fit a 4x6 just perfectly on these. And I think this other one, if I'm not mistaken, you would have to crop it. No, you wouldn't have to crop this one at all. It fits perfectly. Sorry for the glare there. So, those tags right there would do a 4x6 perfectly on those. And you could also layer, you know, your pictures right in here if you wanted to. And like I said, this is a 4x6 photo. So, have it like that. And so on this page over here, do it like this and zoom out a little bit. Whoops. Sorry about that. Wrong way. It goes like this. And then this is a beautiful paper. I think this paper is so pretty. It's in some of my favorite colors, like the green and the pinks. And so this just flips up. And it has, you know, some more pretty trims here from an eBay seller. I have the flowers here again from Hobby Lobby and some pearl trim over the top of that. And then I have, this came from Hobby Lobby as well, and Spare Parts, I believe, is the name of that. Then I did a little pink bow here. I did the string in the background. Another flower cluster. I have a pretty stick pin here and a butterfly up here in the top part. And then this just flips up like this. And then on this page right here, let me pull back just a little bit more. I did do a die cut right here, and I just thought you could, you know, just stick like your picture up in here like that. And then you would just glue these two pieces down after you get your pictures in there. So I thought that would be pretty there. And then I just added this flower right there. And all these do have magnets in here. So, and then you have this place right here. And let me get a picture here so you guys can see. See, that would fit really good right there too. And you may even could get a 5x7, but I did for 4x6s because that's what I usually print on my computer. And so here's the other picture. I'm not sure which one I showed you guys first, but it does fit good. And then you have another space right here. Slide the book up a little bit. Right here for another photo. And it fits, you know, good too. And then you could put two pictures, a 4x6 right here and right here if you wanted to, you know, do them like that. Or of course you could do, you know, like a collage. It's just up to you, you know, ever how you want to do these. So, and this many of them will be for sale in my Etsy store, so I'll list the link to my Etsy store in the description bar below. And so on this page right here, this is one of the waterfall flip pages. And so I just have it with some pink ribbon here. And then the pictures like this do fit, but you may would need to crop them. They're perfectly fitting like that. But if you wanted to have some of the design paper around them, you would have to crop the top and, you know, the bottoms on the pictures to have that. So it has the beautiful paper collection. And I did have to use two paper collections. Like I said, I bought three the lemon craft, the heart painted paper collections. And then I had to add DCWV, the country, the French country stack is the other paper collection that I had to add to that so I would have enough. But this is the way it looks. It just, you know, flips up like this. And I added the paper in between each photo mat as well. So I think right here I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pictures can go right here. And if I'm not mistaken, you can get about 80 photos in here. If you crop them, you can get more than that. And, you know, of course, if you do some of the Instagram pictures, instead of using like 4x6, you could even get more than that. So, on this page right here, this is an acetate pocket page. And all I did is just add some acetate here. I layered this pretty trim here from my stash that goes across right here. Butterfly, this came from Recollections at Michael's. And then I did another flower cluster here. And then this right here just says Smile with one of the silver sentiments that I purchased at Walmart. I added some little berries in here just to, you know, make my flowers cluster be a fuller look to them. And I don't know if I mentioned that on this one. This is Prima. And I think I did purchase that at Michael's too. Or maybe Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. And this is the Recollections butterfly up here. If I didn't say that already, I can't remember. And then you have these 3 tags right here. And pretty good size tags. I think this one would fit a photograph like this 4x6 really good. And this one as well. So that's the way they look when you get the photos on them. And I did put some little flowers in the background with some bows on these just to you know, embellish them a little bit. And so that is the way that page looks. Just a pocket page, simple pocket page. And then if you turn the page to the side, oh, and I forgot to mention too, this is a beautiful trim that I got off the Etsy seller. And if you guys are interested in who I purchased these beautiful trims from, just let me know. And it's not Etsy, I think it was eBay, I'm not sure, but I can look that up if you're interested. And then these 2 pages right here are kind of in the middle of the mini album, so I like to do those the same sometimes. So it's just a pocket page, and I laid this beautiful trim here with 2 flowers here at the end, and this beautiful paper. I just love it. I think it's so, so pretty. And then I created these little booklets, and I just did another flower cluster. I have a stick pin here, and this is another piece from Hobby Lobby here. And then I just layered it like this, so you could put, you know, your sentiments or your, gosh, I can't think, you know, where you write about the pictures. I can't even think today. And then this is a photo mat here, and this is the way the pictures would look for that. So they would fit, you know, pretty good right here too. Or show the design paper around that. And so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you use these for photo mats, you would have 7 places. Or you could do your journaling on there, if how you like to do that. And then this one's basically the same. Let me show you the paper right quick. I just left a place for journaling, and then the photo mats. And then on this side over here, I did the same thing. It's just a pocket page. I did a beautiful little flower cluster with Wild Orchid Crafts, and then this right here is one of the embellishments that comes with the paper collection that you get like this. It's like little buttons. So I put one there. This right here came from Michael's in the wood department, wood section. And then I just layered some flowers and some little bead sprays in there. And I have this pretty lace trim here again, and the flowers from Hobby Lobby. And then I did the string in the background there again. So I think you can get, you know, a good bit of pictures in here. Like I said, I think it's close to 80 photographs. And then this page right here, it's just some of the flip folds. I did some of the lace trim down here with some of the little flowers from Hobby Lobby. Another pretty flower cluster here with a butterfly from Michaels. A little bow here, and another one of the sentiments there that says love. And then another one of the flat back buttons here. Just some of the little pearl beads in there, just to kind of make my flower cluster fuller. And then this flips open this way, and you can put a picture here. And I think this is like for a 3x5, because these are 4x6 photos, and they would fit, but you would have to crop these on the sides a little bit. Now this right here would fit fine here if you wanted to put, you know, a picture here. And then on this side over here, I have some pockets with some tags in there. And you could do like your Instagram photos on those. And you could also add your pictures, you know, in here too, if you know, like that look. So, stick these back in here. But like I said, everything does have magnets on here. Okay, this page right here, I totally copied this from Rena Meyer. So thanks, Rena, for the inspiration to create this one. And so this just is it's kind of like a gatefold card up here. And so I just embellished it with, this is a Teresa Collins punch that says love. I have a couple flowers here. This is a La La Land banner die. And then I have two flowers here. And then I just punched this out with a couple of punches and stickle that up. And it just opens this way. You can have, you know, you put a picture here. And then this way you could put a picture here. And then you could layer a picture here. And it does hold a 4x6 picture. If you wanted to, you know, put one there, you could certainly do that as well. And it would close up with that with no problem. And or you could use the photo mat here, either way. And you could also put, you know, small Instagram pictures here on these little places too. And then down here, I did another pretty flower cluster with the string. One of the little flat back buttons that comes with a paper collection. All of these are Wild Orchid Crafts. I have another bow here. And then another one of the sentiments from Walmart here. And you could put a small picture, you know, right here. And then this just flips up. And this is the other paper collection from WDCV I had to put on here. And this, it mats beautifully for a 4x6. So you have the paper collection all the way around your picture, even with the white around it. So it would not, you know, make a beautiful photo mat for that. Okay, and then this page right here. These were designed for 5x7 photos, and so they would fit on here really good. Or you could, you know, use the 4x6 too. I did another flower cluster here. Added the bow, have the string coming out the back. Another sentiment from Walmart. I have some beautiful lace trim here, and some flowers here from Hobby Lobby. This is another beautiful flower cluster here with some bows on the string in the background, the flat back button from the paper collection. This little frame is from Hobby Lobby, and I just cut out a little phrase in the paper collection and put that there. And then these do flip up. And you have, you know, a place like what I said, like a 5x7 would fit there, and a 4x6 would too, but you do have more room on these. And then this side, it flips down this way. And you would have a 5x7 photo mat there. And you could put, you know, your two 4x6 photos like that as well. So it has, like I said, it has a lot of room for photos. And if you didn't want to use 4x6, you certainly, you know, don't have to. You could put a bunch of smaller pictures in here. And then this page is the last page. It's very similar to the first page. It's just a pocket page, and I just did a bunch of little tags here that I thought you could just use from Instagram, or if you had some that were smaller, you could do those on here, and all of them are blank on the back for journaling. So those go that way, and then you have some very large tags here in the back. You have this one, and then this one. And they just slide down in here in the top. And I just kind of have them displayed staggered there on a little bit different in width and length. And then the back of it just looks like this. I didn't put any of the beaded trim on here in case this was going to be displayed laying down. I didn't want it to scratch, you know, someone's table or something like that. So, I hope you guys like it. I will list the link to my Etsy store in the description bar below. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I think that's it. So, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.